Hey everyone, we'll go ahead and get started with today's class on Hudl for Filmers for Club Soccer. My name is Ashley and I am an Associate Education Strategist here at Hudl. Here is our agenda for the day. We'll start by going over the different ways to get your video online, along with providing a few tips for recording great video. Then we'll talk about Hudl Assist and how to submit your games to get broken down. Finally, we'll wrap up by sharing some support resources that are available to you at all times. We found there are two ways to record and upload your video. It's all about finding what works best for you and your team. The first option is you can record directly through the Hudl app on an iPad or an iPhone and then upload over Wi-Fi to Hudl. The second option is to record using a camera and then uploading those files with a computer to hudl.com. Starting with recording and uploading through the Hudl app on an iOS device, notice that I did say iOS device, and that's because currently recording on Android or Microsoft devices is not supported. While you can still view video through the Hudl app on Android devices, you'll need an iOS device such as an iPad or an iPhone to record and upload via the Hudl app. It is worth mentioning here that Hudl has a few different apps on the App Store, including Hudl Sideline, Hudl Focus, and the regular Hudl app, as you can see here. For now, we'll be focusing just on the Hudl app, which is highlighted. To download the Hudl app, start by tapping on the App Store icon, which should be located on your home screen. This app is available by default on all Apple devices, so if you don't initially see it, try searching in the folders on your screen or other pages on your device. When you find the Hudl app, download it by tapping either Get or the cloud icon on this screen. When you launch the Hudl app, you'll be greeted with this screen to log in. You'll use the same credentials you used to log into Hudl on your computer. Once you've entered in your email address and password, tap Log In. Open up the Hudl app and tap the three lines in the top left corner to expand your menu. Once that menu is expanded, you'll see similar options here to what you'll find on hudl.com. If you're on multiple teams and want to switch to a different team to film for, you can tap the team's name here. Then you'll be able to select which team you'd like to film for. Once you have the team selected, you can go back to the menu, and since we're filming a game, we'll tap the game day icon from the menu as shown here. After you tap on game day, you'll see all of your schedule entries that have been entered into Hudl are found here. Find the schedule entry to start recording by swiping left or right, and then by tapping on Record the Game. If your schedule entry hasn't been added yet, you can do so on the bottom of the screen. Once you tap on Record the Game, the camera will open up within the Hudl app. To start recording, simply tap on the red button, and tap the same button to start and pause the recording during the game. The cloud icon in the upper left-hand corner indicates whether or not your iPad is connected to Wi-Fi. If your iPad is connected to Wi-Fi while you're recording, it will also be uploading the film as you're recording, and this cloud will be green. You can still record without Wi-Fi, it just won't start the uploading process until you do get your iPad connected to Wi-Fi. At the end of the game, tap Save and Exit once you're done recording. Next, we'll talk about the other way to record and upload to Hudl, and that's through using a camera and then uploading those files to hudl.com. If you recorded from a camera, you'll plug the camera into a computer after the game, then upload from the computer, and I'll show you that process now. After the game, plug your SD card or your camera into your computer. You should be prompted to open a folder to view the files on your camera. You'll simply select all of these files and drag them to your desktop or onto another folder in your computer. Next, log into Hudl and click on Upload in the upper right-hand corner. First, select which team you'd like to upload to. Next, select Files. The files from your computer will appear, and choose which files you'd like to upload. If you have multiple files to upload for one game, hold down the Shift key on your keyboard and click on the rest of the files you'd like to upload. Once all of the files from one game have been selected, click Open. Next, confirm the order of the files, that way the video uploads in the correct order. And once that is done, click Upload. Once the upload has started, you can see the uploading progress in these two places. While the upload is in progress, make sure to stay on this page. If you navigate away from this page, the upload will stop and you'll need to restart it. While the video is uploading, you can enter in the game details on the right-hand side by attaching the video to a schedule entry and giving the video a title. Next, click Save. Once the video has finished uploading, the video will be available to view on your video library by all of the coaches and athletes listed on your team. If you'd like to change who can see the video, click on Edit next to Share on the right-hand side. Now let's go over how to get the best video possible. Use these tips to make sure you have the best vantage point, workflow, and accessories to record the clearest video. Let's start by talking about the setup. When you're setting up, make sure you're setting up near the middle of the field. It can be a tight squeeze, but recording from this angle gives you an opportunity to better analyze positioning and see jersey numbers. Get the highest angle possible for the best view of the field. This allows you to view shape and see how phases of play develop. You want to capture the whole field and all the players, but avoid zooming. Zooming in and out can lose the flow of the game, and being set up too close to the field means potentially missing part of the field. That good vantage point is important to keep issues at bay. Lastly, make sure you limit potential obstructions like fans or equipment so you're not missing any of the action. Take quick scoreboard shots throughout the game, especially at the end of each half. You can also try to include the scoreboard in your shot to make it easier to follow along. This will help our analysts as they tag and help you as you review the film. You'll want to know why the whistle blew, so be sure to catch referee signals and jersey numbers for tagging purposes. If you're using a camera to record, set it to record in high definition to get the best quality film. Check to make sure your camera is set to record in 720p or 1080p for resolution settings. To keep up with the flow of the match and catch all substitutions, only pause between halves. Even if there is a call in question, keep recording so you and our analyst can catch the outcome. Last but not least, be sure to record with audio. It'll help as you're watching the video playback as well. You may be familiar with Hudl Assist, but in case anyone isn't, I want to give you a quick overview of what it is and how your team can use it this season. In the past, you may have been tagging games yourself on Hudl, or maybe you were using an app to track them at the match, or maybe even using pen and paper. All of those require manpower from your coaching staff, but now that you have Hudl Assist, we'll handle the stats and you can focus on coaching. With advanced stats and reports from our professional analyst, you'll have better data and more time to coach with it. When you send your matches to Hudl Assist, the video and stats are linked, and tying data to video gives you the most information possible. Your players will improve faster when you can quickly pinpoint and review the plays that most contributed to a match's result. Plus, when you send your matches to Hudl Assist, you get access to advanced interactive reports without lifting a finger. So here's a look at how the process works. First, you'll submit your game to us. We'll break it down, and it'll be ready within 12 to 24 hours depending on the type of Hudl Assist package your team has. To get started, head to your Hudl library and hover over the video you'd like to submit to Assist. From there, check the circle in the top left of the video thumbnail. This blue bar will now be available and you'll click Send to Hudl Assist. This will take you to the Assist submission page. Here, you'll enter in some video details that'll help us break down the video. First, choose whether it's a game or scout film, then make sure it's tied to a schedule entry. Enter the jersey colors for both teams so we know who is who, and input the final score of the match. Next, select who on your team played in this game. To do this, click the drop-down and select each athlete one by one, or click All Roster. If you can't see someone who played, click Add or Update Players to visit your roster page and update it. Having accurate jersey numbers when you submit your game to Hudl Assist is extremely important to get quality stats back. If a player had to wear a jersey number different than what's on your Hudl roster, just let us know by clicking Edit Jerseys. If the team you played against has Hudl, their jersey numbers will also populate to the right. If they don't have Hudl, you can add their numbers manually if you want our analyst to track player stats for that team as well. Finally, enter any notes that might help our analyst break down your match better. For example, if number 12's jersey is hard to read, give us an additional description. Something along the lines of number 12 is wearing red cleats or wearing a knee brace is super helpful. When all the video details are entered, click the blue Send to Assist button on the right to send your game off to our analyst. The button will turn green once you've sent it, and you'll get a message on the screen letting you know it went through successfully. Once our analysts are done breaking down your film, all admins on your account will receive this email. It'll let you know the stats are done and ready for review, and it'll also let you know of any issues that came up during the breakdown. For an example, if a play was ended early on camera and we couldn't see the final result, we'll put a note in there for you. With each Hudl Assist breakdown, you'll receive multiple reports that include a variety of stats. Here's a look at the stats we track for soccer. You'll see everything from traditional information such as goals and assists, all the way down to more advanced information such as possession percentage. I know we've gone over a lot today, but no need to worry, we're always here to help you out. Before we go, I want to make sure I leave you with some support resources we have to make sure your team is always up and running. To learn anything about Hudl, or if you need a reminder on how to do something, you can go to hudl.com/support to find tutorials, how-to videos, and quick start guides. I also want to make sure you know about our Training with Hudl YouTube channel. To find our channel, simply go to YouTube and search Training with Hudl. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to get access to our how-to videos and walkthroughs. By subscribing to this channel, you'll be notified anytime we release a new video. That is all I have for today's session. Again, thank you so much for joining me.